Danny and Ronnie were sharing a room. Me and Bert were sharing a room. So we went down by Dan and Ron's room, and Dan was in the bathroom. He come out of the bathroom and Bert said, "Did you like that, Dan?" "Loved it," he said, and grabbed a pair of underwear out of his bag. So we're thinking we shit himself. So the next day, Bert can't be outdone. He was worshiping the porcelain god that night because we met some people from Oconomowoc, got a little bit. So he was down that night, so he can't be outdone. He's not a fan of heights either, but he's going on this ride. So now it's the next day. So me and Ronnie and Bert get up there. Bert's not a fan of heights, so we get on the ride. I remember Jim and Dan were sitting down on the observation deck watching us. And we get on the ride and the lady said, "Everybody ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, and it took off. And Bert screamed like a beaten baby all the way to the top. All I heard was, "Let me off this mother effer." And then when you get to the top of the ride, you kind of stop and then you free float. And your butt kind of comes off the chair, and you're hoping that that harness they have on you is cinched down good and tight. So we get done with the ride, you take your sunglasses off, your jewelry off, all that, you put it in a basket. Another guy looked at us at work there and he said, "You boys want to go on it again? It's $4 to go back on it." And Bert said, "Ain't fucking way." So we got off, and I remember walking up to Jim and Dan Burdam were standing on the observation deck, and Jim said, "Yep, I heard the screams. I heard the screams." And Jim said, "I'm going to tell you something, Jeff. I've jumped out of airplanes. Not a problem. I'd never go on that ride." But there's a man, I mean, you still look the same back then as you do today, and that's really still pissing me off. Can you believe that guy's 90 freaking years old? My God! But he'd walk up and down the strip like 9 times a day. And I'm thinking, I'm not getting out of the Imperial Palace. What for? I'm not going to exercise. That's crazy. But he'd walk and walk and walk and walk and walk. Just pissed me off.
And he's still pretty good in the bed, right, Althea? Yeah.
Well, just so you know, Althea said there was kind of a roost that she was going to drop off at the post office there, you know, and drop some letters off. They were going to park and then they're going to walk up. But at least she got Jim's Viagra prescription mailed out, so we can bring her back and Jim can get on there and ride, baby, ride.
Yeah. That Jim's so horny, man. The dog in heat goes by my house. He's right behind it.
I think that's why his arms are swinging. He's sniffing it. He's sniffing.
I'll take care of this puppy when I get home, man.
Look at that. Use this for a third leg here. Hung like a field mouse, said Jim. Must be doing something special with it. She's still with you. But if anybody, there's plenty of food back there. If you're still hungry, grab some more to eat.
Why are you pushing that off?
Plenty, well, because Althea needs it.
Leftovers, take home, man.
Yeah, man, that's what we're getting paid by food, apparently. Eat up, Grizz.
$14.95, all you can eat.
Althea wanted to pay us tonight. I said, we're not taking any pay, but she offered to feed Grizz, so we figured we got enough out of them. Anybody else got any stories of Jim you want to share? Come on up and share them. There's got to be a ton of them. No? Too embarrassed? Too embarrassed, are you? Janet, what's the problem? Oh, you'll tell me. Well, come on. Remember the night you and I? Oh, never mind. How's it going, Brady? Kind of looks like me a little bit.